Hey folks, welcome back. I say welcome back when this might just be actually I'm 99.9% sure this is just welcome. Because before I don't know what the hell was going on, but we're back. We're supposed to be talking about Donda 2 as we sit here and wait in this godforsaken line for 2 hours. And I think we've only been in line for like 10 minutes. So you guys get to sit with me and talk about Donna 2. By the way, this is Rise of the Resistance. I'm just chilling here, riding this ride before I leave Hollywood Studios. So, yeah, I figured talk about something interesting while I sit here and do something that is the complete opposite of interesting. So, tonight, I am your entertainment, waiting in line. You could be watching grass grow, you could be watching paint dry. But tonight, you're waiting in line with your boy. So I am just going to ensure that we are all good. Basically, I was using a different app to live stream before, and I guess I was not actually live at all. I don't know how that happens. I was going live to somewhere, maybe the planet Venus, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, this live stream, folks, we're talking all about Kanye's Donda 2. We're talking about the little bit of the backstory leading up to where we are at now. We're talking about, do I actually think this is real at all? Is this something that we're going to get, or is this going to be one of his many other albums that never actually come out? And then the release date that's currently out there, of February 22nd, do I think that that's legit? And getting into some of the features, getting into the production, and the direction of this album as a whole. So we're gonna start with, of course, the backstory. So Donda 1 came out in November, I believe, from what I remember. Now, whether you liked the album or not, it obviously had very mixed reviews. I was one of the people that did like it. I just did not like the release of it because it was a botched mess, to say, like, at best. It was just botched and all over the place, and super annoying when you are expecting something to come out when dates have been given to you, but it just kept getting pushed back, and without much explanation. But that's Kanye for you. I will, of course, get into that a bit later when it comes to the release date. But anyway, November, the first one comes out, right? But that first Donda coming out, with a big part of that release date was the beef that Kanye had with Drake. And at one point, the rumor was that Kanye was waiting for Drake to put out Certified Lover Boy, or for Drake to put out a date for Certified Lover Boy. That way, Ye could drop Donda at the same time, and then have basically a battle of the numbers to see who does, bigger numbers on release day or release weekend or wherever. But that didn't happen. Kanye just seemed to randomly drop it on a Sunday, and that was that. But the Drake beef was big. Like, for the past, I don't know how, these past few years or so, the Drake and Kanye beef has been real. Both have stated how much of a dislike they had for each other. So obviously we're not going to be seeing any Drake on Donda 1. But then the album comes out, again, mixed reviews. And then a couple months go by, and the Free Larry Hoover concert happens out in LA. And suddenly, Drake and Kanye are not just squash the beef, but they are buddy-buddy now, like best friends. Drake and Ye seem to have just, you would have thought they were friends for years. It's strange for the two people that had like the most known beef in hip-hop were suddenly just tight. Now, I don't know how that repair happened. It seemed very fast from, the rumored stuff that I just said about the release date of Donda when it comes to Certified Lover Boy. I don't know how it went from that to the two performing together within just a couple of months, but it did, and that's all that really matters in the end. That would be a pretty cool video at the end of the day, is to look into that a bit more and see, because obviously it's more than just that damn concert. I would love to do a bit more research and figure out how in the world they went from such sworn enemies to now best friends in just a couple months, seemingly, because the Larry Hoover thing is, a great cause, great movement, or whatever you want to call it. But I'm sure there's plenty of other great causes and great movements that those two agree on. They probably both would love to end cancer or world hunger, but you don't see them coming together on a cancer charity event or world hunger event, So clearly, it wasn't just a good doing, I don't even know what to call the concert, because it wasn't a charity event, or maybe it was, but it was more than just that damn concert. Like, obviously they have more in the backstory that we were not aware of, but that's not the point. That is not the point of this entire Donda 2 thing. I'm bringing up the Drake bit because I feel like Drake is going to have a big impact on Donda 2. And which also brings me to the next part of this. Yes, I do think that the album, it's a bit noisy in here, folks. I'm sorry if it's hard to hear me. I do think that the album is coming out with almost without a doubt. I don't think it's just a bunch of hearsay or hoopla or, a bunch of just noise. I think it's pretty legit. It's for the simple fact that there are a ton of artists involved in this project, if you want to call it right now. Now, and a bunch of big names. Like, I can't see all of these big names coming together and, coming to the studio and making music with Kanye for nothing. Like, that would look obviously really bad on Ye, which really bad on Ye if he did all this work with all these different artists and then the album never comes out. Which he probably wouldn't lose any sleep over, because he's known for doing kind of strange stuff like that, to say the least. But I think it would be a bit different in this case. I'm going to put on my mask now, folks, because we're moving more indoors. So I apologize if my voice becomes muffled in just a few moments here. But anyway, yeah, I do think it's legit just because of how many big names are on the sort of roster for this album. He's got to be cooking up something legit if he's got so many huge rappers involved with the production of this album. As far as features go, it seems like he's going for the same sort of, I think it was like 30 people that were featured on Donda 1. I think he's trying to hit another mark of that, where it's like just an incredible amount of some of the best artists in the game right now. So pulling all that talent together, it's got to be for something legit. Now, the date of it, that's where I kind of disagree with the date that's out there right now. So the date that's out right now is the 22nd of this month. That's the first day that we just got a couple weeks ago, when we also found out that Future is going to be the executive producer. Anyway, yeah, so that was also when we found out that Future is going to be the executive producer, and that the release date is going to be the 22nd. I got to put on my mask, so if I'm muffled, excuse me. Since we are indoors now, if the connection gets spotty, obviously, I'm still here, folks. So if the stream drops, if it lags, just wait and refresh your stream. If it goes down completely somehow, just come back in a couple minutes. Like, clearly, I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. So it just excuse the connection problems. Or inside, the connection indoors here is pretty bad from other videos I've seen and just from being around the park. Like, it's not great with the connection inside. So just refresh and be patient. Clearly, I can't go anywhere. I'm still here. Anyway, next thing I want to get to, I forgot what I was saying before. So the date, so the 22nd of this month, I just don't see it happening for the simple fact that it's number one, it's the first date that's been thrown out there. And if you look at Kanye's track record, these past few big album releases, the first date that we get is never correct. Like, if we go back to, obviously, Donda 1, clearly. If we go back to Jesus is King, if we go back to The Life of Pablo, I don't remember. I would doubt it, though, if that one, the first date that was given was actually legit. I highly, highly doubt that. But yeah, just looking at the track record, folks, I doubt it. I highly, highly, highly doubt it. Just because he never can come through on that first date. That first one that he gives out is just like hoopla. It's just like him getting the hype up to make sure that we know he's working on an album. And usually the date is sooner rather than later. And it just gets, the blogs talking about him, people like me talking about it, the general public, it gets the word out. But it seems like he has no intentions of All right, anyway. The first one is just to get the hype out, folks. So 22nd, that's in 11 days from now. I can't see it happening. I just cannot. Autumn Brown, yes, he did announce himself that there will be a second Donda. This was from him, not from just, people talking crazy. Because if it was just people talking crazy, you would definitely not hear my black ass talking about this right now. But yeah, 22nd, it's 11 days from now. I just can't see that date happening. I know that just a few days ago, they did have a listening party out in LA, and I guess the only people that were invited, invited would be the best word. The only people that were there were either other artists that were working on the project with him or just other artists that are good friends of his. So, it wasn't like the first Donda listening parties where it was, at an arena and everybody got to hear everything live from that event. Like, it wasn't an event, it was more like a, that seems to be his recipe, is putting it out even if it's nowhere near finished. I don't know, man. Kanye, he's one of those weird dudes where throughout all the Donda 1 listening parties, we got to see all the changes that I went through, and it seemed like at pretty much any point, the album sounded done for the most part. It's just that he'll go through making almost just different iterations of the same album until he finally finds the one that he likes the most. So even though the album could be pretty far from actually being done, he's announcing it now and then goes through all of these iterations of, all right, take this song out, replace it with this song, I don't like that anymore, switch this drum beat with that one, switch this producer with that. Like, unfortunately, that's why I don't think the 22nd is happening, because he goes through these iterations, and this date is way too close to be realistic. He just had a listening party a couple days ago, like I said. He'll probably have another one between now and then and come to the conclusion that, I need more time because I'm still tweaking the album to my liking, because that's what history has shown us, and that's just what he does. Now, among some of the people that were at this listening party, so I believe Future was there. So here's the thing. There was the listening party, and then a few of them left the listening party and then went to some club afterwards. But at the club afterwards, there was Drake, there was Baby Keem, there was Travis Scott, Young Lean, who I've never heard of before, but apparently he was there. I don't know if you guys heard Young Lean before. Let me know in the chat because I don't know who the hell that is. But he was there and claims that this group is the next Beatles. I'm sort of not really, just because I don't. In order for me to look forward to something, it has to be in the at least somewhat near future. And because I don't believe that it's going to be in the near future, I don't buy it. So I'm not exactly hyped for it, just because I'm not getting my hopes up like I did with Donda 1, just to have it come out 6 months from now or whenever. So yeah, I'm not really that excited for it. But yeah, moving on into the feature list. So like I mentioned before, the reason I think it's so legit is because we have so many big artists who are supposed to be featured on this album. I'm gonna try and bring up an article here, folks. Bear with me. I hope this doesn't crash the stream, but hold on 1 second. Alright, I think I'm still here. Okay, I appear to be back. Anyway, can't seem to find the one I was specifically looking for, but like I said, Travis Scott, Baby Keem, Young Lean, Future is an executive producer, so I would imagine if he's going to be producing the whole damn album in some shape or way or form, he's going to have a feature on there as well. It'd be kind of crazy if he wasn't. I'm sure Young Thug will be on here. For whatever reason, Marilyn Manson is involved with the production again, just like he was with Donda 1. No idea what their involvement is, but they're at it again, so there's that. I'm not sure if I already said Young Thug, but I'm sure Young Thug will be involved, just because he always is. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure A$AP Rocky's on the list as well. So Drake, apparently, the Drake thing. Yeah, the thing with Drake, I'm pretty sure that he's also included on the album, because it seems like it hasn't been confirmed, but he's been so close with Kanye recently that it would be strange if he wasn't included on the album. Especially since they did that show together, and seemingly it went really well. Like, I watched the whole show, and it was great. They did an outstanding job, especially when Drake did 24. I mean, that was the first time we saw him take a Kanye song and a gospel Kanye song and knock it out the park. Is it going to be Christian? Perfect question. So I meant to bring this up. The way he described it is he wants to basically make Donda 2 a soundtrack that could be played at one of, or any of the 4 life milestones, which is like, Jesus, correct me if I'm wrong here, but basically like a graduation, a funeral, a birth, or I forgot what the 4th one is, but it's like graduating, a birth, or birthday. It's kind of weird, but I'm assuming he's still trying to make it not necessarily Christian. I don't think it's going to be Christian aimed, but similar to Donda 1. Like, not quite Jesus is King. A wedding might be it. I don't remember, but probably. Yeah, so Jesus is King was like a Christian album. But Donda 1 was more, not quite Christian, but there were some Christian songs in there and some of the gospel stuff. So I'm assuming it's going to be more of that same thing, where technically the album was clean because of the stuff that was just blurred out, but not a straight up gospel album. So there's that, but we'll see. I can be completely wrong. He obviously just did that song with The Game, Easy, which is a great song for those who have not heard it yet. But yeah, Easy, The Game, and Kanye knocked that one out the park. And on that one, there is some swearing from Kanye, which is the first time we heard him curse in quite a while, at least on a song. So it leads me to believe that there's gonna be a bit more of that going forward. I don't know why he would. Yeah, I don't know why he would go forward and then come backward. Like, just because this is not Jesus is King and it's not a full-on gospel album, he probably feels like he has some more of the ability to. You're good. He probably feels like he has more of the freedom now. It's not with Kim anymore. Y'all know how Kanye is. He says one thing, he does another. I know that I'm kind of like blabbering here, probably not making any sense, but moral of the story is it sounds like it's not going to be perfect. Like, it won't be perfectly clean that you can play at a church, but at the same time, it'll still be within the gospel realm on certain songs. Excuse me, I have a hair in my mouth. It's my own hair, so it's all good. Crisis averted. Sorry, that's the worst feeling. You have a hair in your mouth, even if it's your own hair. Ugh. Anyway. Yeah, so I don't know. I never expected him to completely stop making secular music. But yeah, he's definitely going through another phase again, another transformation in his life. Like, obviously, Kim is gone now. He just made a comment recently about not being able to see his kids in a few days. Like, I guess he's got some new boo thing now. All of that just shows signs that this album is going to be a little bit more gritty or aggressive, for lack of a better word. Like, there will probably be some cursing on this album because that's where it seemed like he was going with. Yeah, I see. I see the color late, but it's all good because now I just mentioned that a second ago. Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna be like a straight up like Yeezus or My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Those albums where he's just doing whatever because of what he said. Like, he wants it to be something that can be played at any of those 4 life milestones. So if that's the case, I mean, you can't just be up there spewing whatever like a typical hip hop album. So. Little bit of swearing probably, but don't expect the complete old Kanye to be back. It'll probably just be a bit of the old Kanye, or a light version of the old Kanye as far as the bars and how much cursing is involved with it. But I think what I was mentioning with Drake a second ago, I would like to think that Drake is involved more on this one. Like, I don't know if I mentioned before, but he was on 24, like when they did the Larry Hoover concert. Drake did his own rendition of 24, and I thought it sounded outstanding. So I would love to see Drake with more of an opportunity to work with Kanye on a song together, because I do think that they'd be a match made in heaven for sure. Has anything leaked yet? I only heard one song, which was with him, Kanye, Travis Scott, and I think that was it. And it was pretty fire. It still sounded very unfinished, but the beat that was on it was fire. Like, I have no doubts about that. The production will always be A1 when it comes to Kanye, but it just sounded a bit too unfinished for me to really get a good read on the bars. But that's the only leak that I've heard. There's probably more out there. I'm trying to stray away from the Donda 2 leaks because I don't want to get myself false hyped up, because that would just be extremely annoying like I did with Donda 1. But anyway, yeah, I think it would be great to see Drake on some of these tracks. I think it would be a huge disappointment if he was not, because after all this hype and them, reunited at last, it would be very odd if Drake was not on the album in any shape, way, or form. The other person I want to talk on is Future. The fact that he's producing or executive producing the album, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before, but Drake on Positive Music. Yeah. I'm sure the album won't be completely positive. I mean, 24 of all songs is like it's more of like, it's a gospel song. But he sounded great on it. Like, he did an excellent job. He threw in a couple of his own lines there. But I would like to see him on this next one because, yeah. Oh, Shaq, what's up, man? Shaq up in the chat as well. But yeah, here's the thing. And yeah, Future as well, yeah, because Future's executive producing the whole album, so like I mentioned, it would be strange if he was overseeing all this and did not have a single feature verse, something within this album. I'm sure he will be. Off the top of my head, I can't think of, I'm sure they have it on a song together, I just can't think of what that song was, but either way, I think it's a good idea. I'm sure it'll turn out well. Again, I'm not considering this to be a full-blown positive Christian album. It's going to be like Donda, maybe just a bit more aggressive because, like you said, he's in another phase in his life. He's going through it right now with not being able to see his kids and getting divorced, and the new girl he's got in his life. I'm not sure who that is exactly, but I'm thinking this is going to be a bit more aggressive, just a little. But he's trying to say that you'll be able to play it anywhere, but we all know that probably won't be the case. Is there anybody that you two think in particular you want to see on the album? Like I was saying before, Baby Keem, Travis Scott, A$AP Rocky. There's a long list. I was trying to find the article that had detailed a bunch of the artists, but again, when I exit out of the YouTube app, it seems like the stream just takes a shit, so I won't do that again. I'm just trying to go off the top of my head, and I don't have, my memory's not serving me well. Kendrick. I don't think his name is actually on the list. I think that's just somebody that's been rumored and that people would also really like to see. And I think that would be dope too. For some reason I heard Lil Wayne's name get thrown into the mix. Would not care to hear that. Not gonna lie. This would be probably the last person I'd want to hear from. Oh, that was he was also seen shooting a music video with two people. I don't remember the first name, but it's Cardi B. Apparently he's shooting a video with Cardi B. He's making his whole album in Miami. But Cardi B is one of the people that he was seen shooting this music video with for the next album. What do you guys think about Cardi being one of the stars on Donda 2? Yeah, we good. Love to see it. Yeah, Kendrick coming back would be dope. Another way of him just reminding people that his own album is coming soon. But Cardi, here's the thing. You, like anybody else who's like, I'm gonna take Cardi on, like I'm gonna have her on my album, I'm like, all right, I'm good. I'm not interested. But because it's Kanye, he has a way of making these things work. And artists that I typically would not give a damn about listening to, when they come on a Kanye track as a feature, they just make it work. And it turns out to be, at worst, a solid song. So the Cardi thing, I'm interested in hearing how that would work out. Also, apparently he's making a movie to go along with this. I don't know, like how so. Not like a behind the scenes documentary. Like I'm talking like a narrative, like we're working with sets and whatnot movie. So I'm not sure how that would. Yeah, I'm not sure how what's going into that or what it's going to actually be like, but or if we'll ever even get it. But yeah, honestly, she has Bob's not gonna lie. Right, like he'll bring out the best in anybody's music, so she can definitely make some bops. So that's why I'm thinking that it will actually be probably a pretty good fit, and they can make a little banger together, probably. But yeah, another thing is he has that Yeezus, I think it's called Yeezus documentary that's coming out soon, like within, I think it's just next week on the 16th. The Yeezus documentary, which is supposed to be just part one of early in his career and kind of how he got started. But it's gonna be on Netflix. That's coming out. That can't really get delayed. Well, as far as I know, it can't get delayed because it's not him. That's Netflix putting that thing on. So that date, I'm pretty confident on. But that's just part one. I'm assuming there's going to be more parts to it. And apparently Kanye wanted or wants Drake to narrate the documentary. And he specifically part one. I don't know how that's going to happen. If it's coming out next week, it's already done. So I don't know what the hell he's talking about, as if that's realistic. But maybe the next part two, he wants Drake to do. But that's the thing, man. Like he's so obsessed with Drake right now that I think he just wants Drake to do any and everything with him, which is why Drake has to be on this album in some shape, way, or form. But let me know what you guys think about old Donda 2. Kendrick was one of the names you guys threw out you wanted to see on there. How much longer? I'm really not sure. Maybe another hour? I can't tell. I've been in line for probably close to an hour now, and the wait time was 2 hours, so I'm assuming halfway there, but it's a pretty crazy queue for an hour in. Seems like we're getting close, but probably not. Probably not. Because it's only been about an hour.
Yeah, the right there. There's a person right there. So that if
I am pretty excited to get on. I'm mainly just hoping that this godforsaken ride does not break down.
Well, 3 rooms would be for a minute.
and the time changes, so I can just give you landmarks. Okay, where are you?
Earlier on, I don't know if it was the folks directly in front of me, but somebody ripped ass and it smelled horrible. Absolutely awful. I don't know who it was, and this is when we were outside, so I'm praying nobody does that inside. Just a little side note. This is Rise of the Resistance Shack in Hollywood Studios in Galaxy's Edge. AKA waiting simulator. Shaq, have you ridden this ride before? I know Autumn has.
Yeah, whatever roads goes in.
do you guys want me to stream the ride itself, or do you think I should put this damn phone down? Because unless you guys are just through the roof to see the ride, then I don't intend on streaming it, because holding this damn phone on a ride is never fun. But for the new people that do come in here, I still want to hear your takes on Donda 2. Who do you think is going to be on it? Realistically, who do you think is going to be on it? And also, who do you want to be on it? Like, if you could name anybody out right now to be on this album, who do you think should be on it? Because there's already a huge laundry list of people that should be on. I still want to know where the Marilyn Manson tie comes in. Stop after the Ray talk. Yeah, sure. I'll show Ray, and then after that, Rihanna. Yeah, that's another rumored name I've heard, but I think that's just more of a people hoping for that. I don't know. That woman's pregnant. I don't know if she's trying to make music right now, even though her man might be making music on this album. That would be pretty tight, though, if the two of them were both on this project. There might be an in right there, because, ASAP's already on it. So, hey, if you want, get Rihanna on it right there. But, again, I don't know. Woman's pregnant. I don't know if she's trying to be up in the studio with Kanye crazy behind.
Scanning to intelligence situation room, level 5 security clearance.
People be sitting down every time there's a seat available. These motherfuckers be sitting. Something, or somebody's ass hurts where they ripped it. I'm still just waiting to get up to the, right before you board onto the ride, and then they're like, oh, it's broken down. Sorry. Take your black ass home. Hey. Bubble guts. Eating too many Ronto wraps. While we're here, since we are waiting in the line, if you guys want to shout out any of your favorite Walt Disney World rides, while we're waiting for people to also shout out Donda artists that they'd like to hear. Ryan Brown diet. Steak and eggs, IHOP tilapia, McDoubles, anything out of a residential trash can.
Unless you can share it until we get to that exit sign, you can't hop on my shoulders.
Yeah, I want to hear your favorite. What are your favorite rides within any of the parks? It doesn't just have to be in Hollywood Studios. And for the people that are newer, who just joined, Who are you trying to hear on Donda 2? Tower of Terror. Tower of Terror is a pretty fun ride, I can't lie. Although I've only been on it once with Autumn. Second is Rise, wow. There's some high expectations.
How many? How many?
Just one.
My next group, you're gonna wait right here.
Space Mountain, I hear you. Can't go wrong with some Space Mountain.
Incoming transmission from Ray. BB-8, is everyone assembled? Good. Shouldn't you be in flight prep? Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a First Order Star Destroyer that is now headed to this system. Your outpost on Batu is no longer safe. We have transports waiting to take you to General Organa's secret base on Pokhara. I'll regroup with you there. The Resistance desperately needs your help in our fight against Kylo Ren and the First Order. Remember, it is vital that you keep the location of the Pokhara base secret. Lieutenant Beck, one of our top commanders, will lead you.
Affirmative. Transport is ready. 9-Num and I shall personally see them delivered.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Welcome to the cause. May the Force be with us.
Commander Poltam and then a squadron of X-Wings shall escort us to the rendezvous point on Pokhara.
Roger. This is Black Leader.
Stupid.
I hear you're a fine-looking group of recruits. Well, no time to waste. Let's get you on your way to the General.
Stand clear. Dead doors opening now.
All recruits to transport. No need for safety gear. It'll be a smooth ride.
That's the hustle I like to see. Thank you for moving. Can I please get something on all of you up there?
Is in motion. Recruits crossing to transport.
Initiate reflight sequence on deck 3 for Pokhara.
Nigga, slam that button. You see that? Man, slam that fucking button. I would be surprised if he broke it.
That's better. Check the binary motivation. Yes. I just woke to be sure.
Transporters away in 9 seconds.
Yes. Check the hyperdrive also.
Transport takeoff in 20 seconds.
Good. Airspeed sensor? Thank you, 9-Num. Black Leader, are you and your team ready?
Affirmative. Engines are hot. Red 2, Blue 5, report. Red 2, check.
Blue 5 standing by.
Engage repulsors and hold on, recruits. All ships, launch. I am Lieutenant Beck. As you heard from Ray, I have been tasked with getting you to Pokhara.
Red 2, Blue 5, keep it tight now. Let's get ready to make that jump to 1 speed on my mark.
Black Leader, we're picking up an unusual signal. Are you
black
spotting
beard.
anything?
Yeah, I see it. We'll check it out. DBA, what do you got?
Finn
There
ain't
appear
here.
to be a number of small craft heading our way. Raise the shields.
We got company. First order TIE fighters. Reroute. Reroute. Red 2, Blue 5, we got a clear path so transport can make the jump. They're all over us.
Last Red 2, more incoming. Blue 5 taking evasive action.
Try to shake them, Blue. We lost Blue 5. I'm gonna try to draw them away.
Copy that. Get us clear so we can make the jump.
Be ready. You only have much time.
Where are all those TIE fighters coming from? Star Destroyers.
Get out of there.
We can't. We're caught in a tractor beam. It's pulling us in.
I'll get some friends and make this a fair fight. Don't worry, I'll come back for you. Stay strong.
Cargo vessel TR-141, identify yourselves and prepare to be boarded.
This is TR-141. We are a civilian vessel. By whose authority are we being detained?
By the authority of the First Order, Resistance scum. Now bring down your shields and prepare to be boarded.
They'll want the location of our secret base. Tell them nothing. The future of the Resistance is at stake. I have a bad feeling about this. Stand back from those doors.
This is who Ryan Brown models his aim after.
It is pretty realistic, huh? That I have. I feel like Shaq. It's just they open the other side of the door. No. Yeah, we went to the door. We did it? Oh, we did. I was telling her everything. 25 minutes lying down. We really do.
Alright folks, I think I might be wrapping this up here in a couple minutes. Looks like we're on our actual last stretch. I know that these niggas about to be, they start yelling at you like they're drill sergeant or something. So that's what I'm expecting to happen here. But I don't know, unless y'all really want to see the ride, let me know. But I'm about to be wrapping it up. This is a nice way to pass the time. Thank you.
That's probably what we did. We got moved up. I still kind of regret
LS 9.6 and Torplex replacement equipment to remain with ordnance until further notice. All 3R resupply is now suspended.
Told you I was gonna get to the very end and they're gonna say, shit's broken. Because now this line is not moving an inch.
And they gave us Best Buy, Donald Trump. Because what they gave us, Bill and stuff, and they gave us, we gone. Put your hands up in the air.
Look at this, man. My hand's dead.
I'm stressing out. Both of my
The question is, where are we going to get out?
Yeah, that's my question.
That guy is always.
No, I mean, like, where are we going to get out?
Captain Stills, report to 3R Level 2 for deployment supervision.
Wait, are we even moving back on
On that ship. I got to guess on the screen, like space, we're just down around the ship.
God damn.
Preparing something?
Maybe so the ship's
But it's
always open the doors. I know, I mean, just you miss it. But now you can say you did it.
and then come back
You
here?
can't, if you ever decide like come to Disney World again, you would not come here. Pick other parts instead. Oh, I don't think I could do another part. I'd have to give me another day or two break. Was that your brother talking about the beach tomorrow? Yeah. Are they down with the park? Since I got a 5-day pass? Probably. They actually would be down going. They want to go down to Clearwater Beach and said the Gulf is nice and calm. Is that where they went? No, they went over here to Cocoa Beach, which is down by. Was it cold? I don't know. No, dude, I have no. You don't have no idea how my feet hurt.
I don't even think we're moving yet. I don't know.
Still here, folks. Ain't nothing happened yet. I know I said I was going to be leaving in a couple minutes, but it doesn't seem that way. I'm going to be leaving this line in a few minutes at this rate.
Maintenance teams, check with Deck 3 Senior Officer for interim assignments.
I told y'all. I told y'all.
Holy shit, not again? Is it really saying it's closed? It's closed. Oh. That's 3 times today. Oh, the same run.
Sunbug says it's California's fault.
You didn't notice this where we were at, right? 3 times today. You traveled to come
I told y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all this. That's exactly what's going to happen. We're temporarily closed, so we'll see.
That looks
right there.
I ain't jinxed nothing. I was just telling y'all the truth.
Attention all recruits. All missions have been delayed. We hope to resume mission shortly. We apologize for any inconvenience and thank you for your patience.
Don't worry, it's just
Once again, all missions have been delayed. We hope to resume mission shortly. We apologize for any inconvenience and thank you for your patience.
Intro was cool. It was a good way of keeping everybody occupied as you continue to wait. Would have been cool if it got delayed like 20 feet back where the stormtroopers are at around that corner, but it is what it is. I was not shocked only because I've seen the ride-throughs before, so I was kind of expecting that. I was a little surprised at where, like, I didn't think it was going to come at that point in the queue. I thought it was going to be a little later, but the fact that the door just opens and they're right there, that was pretty cool. But I do wish I'd never seen any ride-throughs to keep it a complete surprise. I really hope this is a very short delay. I did not notice that the stormtroopers made small movements at all, actually. I thought they were just figures standing still. Slim J in the chat was good, Jimmy. Good to see you, my man. Perfect timing as we sit here stationary with this temporarily closed, godforsaken ride. Everybody's sitting down one by one. Jimmy, has this happened to you before? On this particular ride? Out there in Disneyland or here? Curious. Yes, sir. Yes, it's just me.
They take the stroller. But I know tomorrow.
They started playing the music again just to give people some hope. That's pretty cool. Someone else just ripped one again, and we're in this tight behind hallway. It's just cruel. How'd you do that to all these innocent bystanders? They said, you know what, we're gonna be here for a while, I might as well just let it loose anyway, right? No point in holding it.
Limitations for all type support personnel on this deck suspended pending prisoner transit.
Oh, we're actually moving. That was only like a. Well, I don't know when it actually was delayed, but from when they made the announcement, that was only like a 5-minute delay. Thank you, Jesus. I thought for sure my black ass was going back home without riding this ride. Yeah, it's my first time on this ride, Jimmy.
Attention recruits. All missions have been delayed. We hope to resume mission shortly. We apologize for the inconvenience and thank you for your patience. Once again, attention all recruits. All missions have been delayed. We hope to resume mission shortly. We apologize for the inconvenience and thank you for your patience.
Spoke too soon. What? That's really not a good sign. Like, oh, it's working. No, it's not. It's still not working. Yeah, so far my review is only on the queue, and with this, everything up to this point was pretty cool. Pretty cool. But yikes.
Clear the ship for search. Scans show the transport is carrying weapons and supplies. Route all passengers to the detention block. Troops, secure the flight deck.
Yeah, if you can make that happen, please do. Get Shape back on the line immediately. Tell him to start yanking some cords, whatever he's got to do.
Here, Disney has its own place.
At this point, I feel like I have to take you guys on the ride with me. Like, we've come too far. Like, if this was just a smooth queue and it went through with no hiccups, all right, I probably would have left y'all and been like, all right, I'm getting on the ride. But because of the delays, we've all come too far to part ways.
Auxiliary troops stand down. Prisoners in containment area.
Yeah. I said, you literally cannot leave. Nothing you can do. I'm sure some people just call it quits and just say, this is too much, I'm getting out the line. Although, if you came this far and then you get out of the line, Jesus, I get it though. Hold on.
Yeah, if I go like this.
Attention recruits. All missions have been delayed. We hope to resume mission shortly. We apologize for any inconvenience and thank you for your patience. Once again, all missions have been delayed. We hope to resume mission shortly. We apologize for the inconvenience and thank you for your patience.
What do I think the ride will be like? I thought this was the ride. No, I have high expectations. I'll put it this way. I think it'll be probably the most immersive attraction throughout all 4 parks. From the ride-throughs that I've seen and from how Autumn's talked it up, seems like it's probably the most immersive thing in WDW. Turn this corner and walk right into the gift shop. This guy was coming around asking if everybody's okay. I should have told them absolutely not. Somebody just ripped ass and my nose is still recovering.
Guys, you will need to keep your masks on. I know it's getting hot in here, but you need to keep them on.
Are we still doing okay over here? Any questions?
So if we did want to get on the ride,
Yeah, so I would just have you walk up that way for the nearest house number so I can put making my way this way.
Right now, we're still trying.
Attention all recruits. All missions have been delayed. We hope to resume missions shortly. We apologize for any inconvenience and thank you for your patience. As a reminder, please continue to wear your face coverings properly. Once again, as a reminder, please continue to wear your face coverings properly.
Yeah, if you just want to talk to them, maybe more than...
Oh, it blocked the comment button. It blocked it completely?
Decide in 5 minutes you want to go, just talk to them and then talk about
Oh my god.
if the park closes at...
Yeah, I don't know how to even fix that from here. Probably on the desktop, but
told me this.
on the phone, I don't know.
This is not the case. I am saying I don't want to be like this. Sometimes when we go down this late at night, they said let us go back in through the lightning lane because we go down so late and we understand that we just can't get out of the block and have to get back in. They have not told me that that is the case, but
This is alright if I sit through here this way.
fortunately, I'm not sure. What? If they need a wheelchair?
What if somebody has to go to the bathroom at this point? Like, if we're not going anywhere, can you just go and come back? So for dinner, more just of a snack, but I ate at Epcot and had, I don't remember the exact name of it, but it was those empanadas from the Festival of the Arts, or the empanada, chorizo something empanada. I don't remember the name of it, but it was very, very good. The line was not nearly as long as it was when you and I were there, but yeah, it was really, really good. Then I also had, I made the mistake of misreading a menu item that said orange braised beef. I thought it said orange braised beef, but it was orange braised beet with a T. I was wondering why it was so cheap too, and it was just like beets. They were sliced like cranberry sauces, and yeah, I was like, this is not what I was expecting. I ate it anyway, but that was what it was. It's all right. Jimmy, going back to your comment, let's hear the Star Wars movie ranking list. No, I just read it wrong. I thought it said beef with an F. I read it too quickly. It was beets. But anyway, Jesus, I burped right into the phone. Ranking list. Number 1. It's easier for me to start at number 1 and work my way down. Number 1, Return of the Jedi. Number 2, Revenge of the Sith. Number 3, Empire Strikes Back. Number 4, New Hope. Number 5, Phantom Menace. Number 6, Attack of the Clones. And then you can just jumble in the newest ones, the new trilogy, wherever down there, through 9. I could care less at that point. Although I would put Rogue One, I would put that way better than episodes 7, 8, and 9.
I ain't leaving this damn thing. I would have left an hour and a half ago. I was done. I'm gonna go find the bathroom. Have a bathroom? You go out. You go out. You go to the left. Staff what we see.
Captain Stills, report to 3R level 2.
Solo, I've only seen it once. I didn't really care for it. It was okay. All of the Kanye talk was in the first 45 minutes of this stream, so it would be funny though if some new people come along, they're like, what in God's green earth? Like, it's a long story. You could just go back, just go back in the stream. Clearly nothing's happening right now. Although if you do join and you're wondering what the hell's going on and you want some Kanye talk, put it in the chat. Let us know your thoughts on Donda 2. So I still can't really complain too much because this stream is about 75 minutes long and the estimated wait time was 125 minutes. So we're still well under the expected wait time. But I attempted the stream before that, so I was probably in line for 5 minutes before. So it's still, let's just say 80 minutes. Still well under the expected wait time, so yeah. Current favorite right here, probably Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad. That ride is really, really, really neat. Tower Terror is a lot of fun too. And Button Masher, the Millennium Falcon ride, that one is also it's good. It's a lot to look at, very immersive ride as well. But to me, it's Runaway Railroad. Or Runaway Railway, not Railroad. Oh, pizza, yeah. Jimmy's got the right question. Where from? Pizza Hut, the Hut. Oh, Jimmy, I'm all ears. Clearly, I am going absolutely nowhere. So, what are your thoughts on the railway?
He has crap on it.
Negative thoughts? Negative opinion? You have altering opinions?
It's just this.
Weapon scanning detail needed in Bay 3R.
Jenny's about to make a diss track on Runaway Railway. Shaq's still in here? Podcast is gone. Alright, I'm frustrated on a few fronts. Firstly, it replaced an incredible attraction, great movie ride. That is very true. Which would have been the perfect place for Disney to inject newer films. Yes, absolutely. Any ride that includes Alien is a winner in my book. Yeah, Adam, I can't adjust the censored words from my phone. At least I don't think so. I have no idea.
Turning 3R tie traffic.
Secondly, for Mickey's first ever attraction, I find it interesting that they chose to use the current Mickey cartoon as a basis. It lacks a lot of tangible aspects that I appreciate in older Walt Disney World rides. I find it interesting that they chose to use the current. Gotcha, I see what they're saying. That ride was tired. It was, yes. It would have just been cool to see what. That's the thing, though. If they did inject it with newer movies, I could see them like revamping the entire thing and making it just a bunch of screens instead of the different animatronics that they had, and then it would just be a completely different experience. Like if it was just a bunch of screens to show off Frozen and Up and Encanto, I don't. But the nostalgia of the movie ride can't be denied. I understand the cartoons are screen style that a cartoon necessitates, but it also feels a little lackluster to me. It also has me. Right, the train part, like the railway part, is very forgettable. But yeah, I do think that as far as the art style for the Mickey, like they really wanted to run with this current cartoon design that they have for him and Minnie and Goofy, all the characters, which lends itself really well to that ride.
Rotations for all types of war personnel on this deck suspended pending prisoner transit.
Yeah, it would have been cool if it was more practical, like sets, like you're just moving through like different movie sets. But that would be amazing. But unfortunately, knowing how these bastards are, I feel like it would be just a bunch of screens. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think the railway, I'm staring at two right now, yeah. The railway was a good mix of both. Like, I would love if they did more stuff like that. I feel like it's a very good blend. Same thing with like Ratatouille, but or not quite Ratatouille, but you know what I mean.
Clear the ship for search. Scans show the transport is carrying weapons and supplies. Route all passengers to the detention block. Troops, secure flight deck.
I'm on a wee bit.
Oddly enough, in Asia, their trackless dark ride seems to utilize the tech much better at a randomized rise through bigger screens. Yeah, the trackless stuff seems like the possibilities could be endless. By the way, I know everybody's standing up thinking we're going somewhere. I'm not getting my hopes up. I'm assuming we're gonna turn the corner and everybody's gonna sit right back down. But yeah, the tracking stuff is cool because the possibilities, the ceiling is just really, really high there. Like you can take that in so many different directions, and everybody's cart takes a different direction and it could see something different. Yeah, but it seems like all the cool stuff is always in Shanghai or Tokyo Disney.
She's overtired, so now she's getting emotional.
Yeah, Universal sounds pretty good right about now. That's for damn sure.
Attention all recruits. All missions have been delayed. We hope to resume mission shortly. We apologize for any inconvenience and thank you for your patience. As a reminder, please continue to wear your face coverings properly. Once again, please continue to wear your face coverings properly.
I want to go to Universal Studios in Orlando at some point. I want to go to Tokyo or Shanghai. Please come. Yes, I'm doing this. Jimmy, I'm telling you, man, come stay on our couch. Don't even worry about a hotel. It's no Grand Floridian or Polynesian, but I'd like to think it's a Pop Century at the very least. And no, what's it called? Yeah, Magic Express, whatever the hell it's called, the bus line, that's gone. But here at Hotel Brown, you got the shuttle is still up and running, baby. Complimentary.
Trying to get up.
Yeah, I've confirmed. You guys are coming with me through this ride. If it happens, you guys are coming with me through this ride. We've come too far for anything else. I won't be paying much attention to the screen, but so sorry if it gets crooked or you're looking at the ceiling or whatever for a while, but yeah. Greatest gift of all time, Jimmy shooting out of a life-size cake, man-sized cake.
An oversized flashlight.
I'm imagining that their way of fixing whatever this problem is, they've got some dude behind the scenes just banging on circuits with a wrench. Sarah, did you guys ever do? Jimmy's like our tour guide who always has a bottle of wine on deck. What's Moscato? I know Otter would want some Moscato.
Johnny, come on this side. I don't want them to will hit you there.
Jimmy would be a very good tour guide, though, especially at a theme park. You still didn't have that pizza? If I get on this ride, but if I do before you get that pizza, it's not coming. Either I get on this ride or you're getting that pizza. That's the only two options at this point. I'm not eating, showering, or anything until we get on this ride. People are shuffling from here to up there. It still doesn't really mean much to me, but new sights. I'm eating, but I'm not going anywhere.
Maintain single file.
We must push. At this point, give me that phaser. I'll put it right to my dome. Squeeze the trigger 4 times. Put me out of my misery. I'm just happy to show you guys some new scenery instead of the back of heads.
You're going to follow behind me side by side. Let's go this way. There you go, lines right here. Blue. How many?
1 as well.
On blue. How many? 5? All right, I need 2 of you on red. Or no, 2 of you on blue and then 3 of you on red. 3 of you on red, 2 of you on blue. How many do you have? 4, you'll be silver. How many?
He said he wanted to go to
9:20. Oh, I'm getting on this ride before you get that pizza.
Alright, Ollie, listen up. Be very wise of each to memorize the colors below you. You need to know them for your interrogation. In just a moment, the cell door down there is going to open, and I'm going to call you inside. Understood?
Yes, sir.
You seem nervous about something. You have any information from us about the resistance? We'll get it from you. You look like you might have some information. We're going to get it from you. The sooner you tell us the better. We just need to know one thing, and that's the name of the planet your transport was headed to. It's not very good at hiding. Got it. You told me the information, we can make that happen. That's not going to be original. What do you think you're doing here with the data pad?
This is just a dummy one. The real one is off-site.
What's the point of this one then?
Just to navigate.
Just to navigate.
Yeah.
What, the hallway?
Exactly.
Right.
That's exactly what the purpose is.
Doesn't seem very necessary, does it?
Well, you never know what goes after that turn there.
It's just another hallway.
What's after
More
that?
cells.
What's in the cell?
What's in the cell?
Yeah.
Well, you're about to find out. Any other questions?
None. None at all.
I still don't understand what the point of this is.
Just to take the heat off the real one.
That's to take the heat off the real one. Yet you're telling me about it. So where is the real one?
I don't know. This is just the one that I was given.
All right, blue and red. You'll be entering the cell first, right here. If you have a gun with you, take it off and carry it.
Play it cool.
How dare you? I did. How dare you? How dare you?
Leave us.
Yes, General.
Enemies of the First Order. We will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay. The Resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
We are needed on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
We have the recruits.
Wait, you're still here? Hell's coming back with an attack force. Get to the escape pods now. Lieutenant Beck, we need to find him a way.
Recotos para su seguridad. Permanezcan sentados con su cinturón de seguridad bien ajustado. Mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del transporte y supervisen a sus niños.
I was given the color blue, but I don't know. I'm in the front, so I'm pretty happy regardless. This is how we're gonna ride the rest of the ride. Here we go, folks. Just playing. Flip the camera during the ride.
Take this corridor to the turbo lift, then head down to the escape pod base. Those droids are programmed to return you to Batu. Hurry and don't get caught. Lieutenant Beck will guide you.
Recruits, for your safety, stay seated with seatbelts securely fastened. Keep hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport and supervise your children. Tell them it's a prisoner transfer. Did it work? Good. Now get a move on. There's a clear path to the turbo lifts at the end of the hallway. Turn right. A probe droid. You're lucky it didn't spot you.
Your escape pods came in a little off target. Ground crews will meet you outside the wreck.
All right, nice job. Where's the lieutenant? I need eyes on Beck. Line up, scan for his pod beacon.
4 escape pods down in Sector 4. Verification pending from Key Command person.
Lieutenant Beck here.
Beck! You're alive!
I should hope so. Great job, recruits. Thanks to your heroism, the location of the resistance base is secure. Bravo! Yes, R5, you too.
Uy. Okay, back to where we started 6 days ago. Yeah, that was really, really neat. Very cool. That is, like I was expecting, the most immersive thing that I've been on. Probably in any park, not just here. Before I get out of here, I just want to... Yeah, I know that the connection was going in and out, mainly out towards the second half of that ride, so I'm sure you guys did not get to see a lot of that. I do want to just get a good shot of the Millennium Falcon at night, though. But with the delays, I don't know, like... Yeah, like if it had went smoothly and I was able to get on just at a normal time, I know that it still was under 2 hours, even with the delays, but the just standing in one place, not moving at all, is super annoying. But that's the thing, you take a gamble, you don't know if that's going to happen when you get into a line. I'm just going to get a shot of the Millennium Falcon, and I will wrap it up for you guys that are left. Still no pizza. I told you, either I'm getting on that ride or there is no pizza coming in. We saw which one happened. The hut with a letdown. That's really unfortunate. Go home. I'm literally just showing the Millennium Falcon at night and then getting up out of here. Super cool at night. Ooh, the yellow lightsaber is tight. Yellow and the white. You don't see those very often at all. Yeah, soon on the 4th. And we'll both be here.
Well, it can't be too long. Let's see.
Someone has the dark saber. This kid has the dark saber. You can't really tell on camera, but that's the one that Mando has. There you go, folks. Which I'm pretty sure is just Autumn at this point. But this is pretty cool with the Falcon, everybody with their lightsabers in front of it. Dudes throwing hands. All right, folks. The Mace Windu purple one is really tight too. You got your pizza. Good. Well, like, 2 things can be true in one night. This is a shocker. All right, folks. Thank you, Autumn. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Shaq. And anybody else that was not in the chat. Thank you for waiting this whole time throughout this very long wait and talking Donda and Disney and Star Wars. Good time all around. I'm looking forward to being back here on the 4th. Looks like this is the lightsaber workshop. If anybody else is watching this and you want to see another stream from this Galaxy's Edge, this portion of the park, let us know, because me and Autumn will be back here in less than a month. And I do have a reservation to make a lightsaber on that night. So same time, different date. We'll see you guys again. Thank you all for watching. Have a good night.